It is so loud I can hear it from here.
Yeah. Maybe be a little less loud.
Be a little less loud. This is the level we normally talk at. What do you want me to do?
Not go ba 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 ba.
Okay, I won't talk super loud when we're checking the audio to determine if I'm too fucking loud or too quiet. Like, my god. Can't do my damn job because people telling me I should do my job worse.
Rawr.
Rar, 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 rar.
Well, everything's there.
Cool.
Alright, hello people, it's us Troopers Game 9, I'm your host, Younger Bro.
I'm your other host, Older Bro.
And we are back in Professor Layton. Yay,
Yay.
More puzzles.
Yes, we are.
Yeah,
Yeah, just by the way, just to show this off, guys, we keep getting the thing that talks about bonuses. This is what they're talking about. You go into your bonuses, you can click on the file, and you get a list of bonuses. So, there's weekly puzzles, that's not possible. The puzzle index, this is possible. This literally just shows every puzzle.
Yep.
Like, obviously, we don't have them all. And then Layton's challenges, where you have all the 5 different, like, hey, this one's from completing the dog, this one's from completing the painting, this one's from getting every puzzle done, this one's from, I believe, beating the game, and this one's from decorating the house.
The end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and each one gives you, I think, 3 super hard puzzles.
Damn. But yeah, I have had a very bad day.
Yeah, hold on a second. Luke and Layton meet a mysterious young girl at the dead end of the north side of the village. She starts to tell them something, but a sinister figure lurking in the shadows scares her off. You don't know that. I mean, we know that, but
yeah.
I guess this is talking to us, so I guess this is fine. Afterwards, a puzzled Layton and Luke find a ticket to the town amusement park and head there.
That's it.
Yep. Okay. Anyways, you were saying.
I have had a very bad day.
Yeah?
So, not only is my stomach still hurting from yesterday,
Yeah.
and I've had stomach issues today. While I was at work, I found out that one of my managers that I knew very, very well died.
What does that mean? Like, one of the...
She is dead.
As in one of the managers who actively still works there. Up until now.
Yeah. Well, the reason why she was gone for so long is because she was having some kind of cramping issue of sorts. She couldn't walk very well.
Yeah, okay.
Well, she like got through treatment fine.
Yeah.
But what happened was apparently she got a blood clot and died.
Holy shit.
Not only that, here's what scares me the most. I was probably one of the last people that talked to her.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no. Something's hidden behind here.
Alright, let's move the picture out of the way then.
What's this here?
What's all this then? A secret key.
I mean, that is basically what he says.
It appears to be some sort of key.
What does that look?
Your mother? We won't know until we investigate further.
I'm pretty sure my mother's dead.
I know. But this shape certainly looks familiar.
Professor, could this be?
It looks like the tower. I knew there was something odd about that dead end. Perhaps this key will shed some light.
Still you.
Look, we need to head back to that large wall on the north side of St. Mystra. I have a hunch that it's more than a dead end. Yeah, sorry, I got commented.
Yep.
Let's see here.
And moving on to the next chapter. We've had almost no situations where puzzles were missing. Look at how old this picture is. Oh right, that reminds me of a good one. Wanna hear it? So yeah, guys, we're currently going back through some of our old streams, and specifically Hollow Knight, for re-uploading them. And I forgot that back when I was doing Hollow Knight, I actually treated like our series as series. So we wouldn't announce series as like, or at least I wouldn't. I didn't announce series as like, oh yeah, it's welcome to Two Bros Game Night. I'm your host, Older Bro. I announced it as, hello, and welcome back to Older Bro Streams on Two Bros Game Night. You know, because the series is me, and the channel is Two Bros Game Night. And I was like, oh, right. Damn, I was more forward-thinking than I thought I was.
So is that how you introduced today's video? Hello and welcome to Older Bro Streams.
Yeah, every single one of those Hollow Knight episodes says,
yeah.
Hello and welcome back to Older Bro Streams, right here on Two Bros Game Night. I am your host, Older Bro. It's like, yep, I did used to do that for every single one of these videos.
Now it's more simple.
I kind of prefer the old one, but I'm not changing it right now. A large section of the map, or of pattern A, has been removed. Of the options, which one should you insert to complete it?
Well, I'm guessing it's not A or B.
No, it is. It's B.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay.
You just have to turn upside down.
Luke, here's my answer.
I don't even know if you had to do that.
Yeah, you did.
Every puzzle has an answer.
That's what I was thinking it was. One of them was upside down, but I didn't think it was B.
Yep, finding the right pattern. Like, it's not... I didn't think it was that easy.
It was.
Bone china teacup. Layton?
There are better teacups at my home.
There are better teacups at my home. This teacup is shit.
God, it's so not made. It hurts.
What the fuck's that mean?
It means it's a very shitty teacup.
It's so not made. It's so not made. Sorry guys, I'm struggling with this stupidity here.
Look, it's not a rim teacup, so I don't want it.
Teacup makes me yearn for a nice cup of Earl Grey. We found a key!
To what? We do not know. Mysteries.
Yep, we gotta introduce the key mystery. We still haven't solved any of the mysteries in this game. We're still just getting to the solving part now. Let's go investigate the dead end right away!
Alright, Luke. But first, let's make a quick stop by the inn. There's something I need to check on there.
Why the inn, Professor?
It seems that someone doesn't want us around, Luke. Someone is, in fact, after us. And the key to identify this scoundrel is back at the inn.
So you already have an idea about who's behind this?
Haha!
Piqued.
Piqued your interest, have I?
I prefer to use just the word pique. The intruder. Someone's obstructing the investigation. Find the troublemaker and continue work on the case. Find the mustached man.
We've been at this for 10 hours.
Yep, I mean, we're on stream 11.
Yeah, so how is it not 11?
Because we have intro and outro time that takes up time.
I guess.
Yeah, we already did
Rage! Nappa has rage.
I think we're at the point now where most of the puzzles are actually done.
Yeah.
So I think pretty much every single person has no puzzles anymore.
Get the fuck out of here.
So I might just stop asking people and just find all the puzzles at the end of the game.
Yeah. Would save time, wouldn't it? It's only a 14 to 16 hour game, so it is very possible we've already been through all of them.
We definitely haven't yet.
Hello! Is something the matter? You look a little shaken. Beatrice, I have an urgent request. Could you show me the newspapers from the last couple of days? The papers, certainly! Hang on for just a moment while I go fetch them for you. God, my nose could poke out your eye. That's strange. I'm sure I sent them around here somewhere. Is there a problem? I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I can't seem to find them anywhere. Even today's morning paper seems to have gone missing.
Well, this sure is strange.
I see. Well, thank you. Just the same, Beatrice. This has been most helpful.
What was in those papers anyways, Professor?
Probably the key to what we're looking for.
Yoo-hoo, Professor Layton!
Ramon, and to what do we owe this visit?
Oh, he told me I need to find you and bring you to Reinhold Manor. The inspector, I mean. Oh, here, Lady Dahlia. Wait your arrival at Reinhold Manor.
Thank you for the message. We will set out for the manor in just a few moments. Luke, I have a bad feeling about this.
I'm pretty sure your intuition is spot on again, Professor.
Oh, good. That means it's still working. I think you voiced her?
No, in the other cutscene, she was completely voiced, but I'll do it. Anyways, you found the key to the tower, haven't you?
How do you know about the key?
You mustn't interfere with the tower. Whatever you do, just stay away from there.
Interfere? What do you mean by that, dear? And she's gone. Okay. Well, let's go to the tower.
Okay, I will talk to these people.
Yeah, because we've hardly talked to them.
Yeah. Well, no, because it's new dialogue in this new area. So I'll also talk to this guy.
Oh. Hey, young man, how's it going? Lady Dahlia,
Nope,
oh
same
man,
one.
she's such a good looker.
I think most people are now on their final dialogue of the game.
Okay.
Which means that we don't have to talk to them anymore.
Welcome back, Professor Layton. Please come in. Everyone is waiting.
Thank you, Matthew. Are you sick?
Oh, I went too far to talk.
Is something troubling you, my good man? You seem ill at ease.
Okay, I'm pretty sure you didn't read that dialogue before saying, "Do you seem sick? Are you sick?"
Oh no, I'm fine, sir. Please make your way to the parlor.
Alright, if you're certain that nothing is the matter, we'll head upstairs. Very strange. Very strange indeed.
Mm-hmm. We hit the fun part of the game.
Monsieur Layton, thank you for arriving so properly. Come, have a seat. Why have you called us here, Inspector Chumley? Like you, I'm not the kind of man who beats around the bush, so I'll just come out with it. I'm on to you, Layton, and it's clear as day. You are responsible for Simon's death. Are you suggesting I murdered Simon? Nonsense. Nice, Layton. I have to admire the way you keep your cool under pressure. But of course, I would expect nothing less from a cold-blooded killer such as yourself. I don't suppose you've seen this before, eh? This is the vase. This vase was on display in the room in which Simon was found dead.
Aha!
Oh, is that right? All of the forensic evidence I have gathered suggests that the killer struck Simon with this vase. So he is actually dead. Our killer was no professional, you see. He left his fingerprints all over the murder weapon.
Typical Nintendo, not allowing blood on their
Yeah.
murder weapons.
fingerprints that matched your own, Mr. Layton.
I have serious doubts that there's anywhere in this town who can do proper fingerprint analysis.
And who knows how old this...
Oh, it's the face on the market, isn't it?
You rotten murderer.
You're almost actually doing the voice I think this guy has. Like, cause he's from London, so he's got like, you rotten murderer. Like, he's not fully British sounding,
Yes.
like stereotypically.
I'm trying to
but
give
like
it...
you're actually pretty close to I think what he does sound like. If the vase is evidence, why'd you just break it like it was nothing?
So go on and give me your alibi, Layton. Where were you when Sideman was killed, eh? Come on out with it. I was with Luke investigating matters down in the village. Huh. Is that the best you can muster? It's clear that little brat is an accomplice to your crime. Admit it, Layton. You, too, wanted to keep the golden apple so badly that you conspired to murder Simon even though he had nothing to do with the golden apple. You can't fool me, Layton, so cough it up and start talking. While I'm at it, I'll take the key to the tower you picked up too. It seems that you are intent on pinning this crime on me, Inspector, but if you are a true enforcer of the law, you'll acknowledge that I'm not the only responsible subject. Reasonable. Any member of this household could have committed the crime. In fact, you can't even rule out the possibility that everyone here had a hand in the murder. Furthermore, are we even sure that a murder took place here? Yeah.
That's the most bullshit, like, pull away that you could give when somebody's dead. It's just like, are we even sure a person's dead?
Yeah.
Like, but it's Professor Layton, so...
What kind of nonsense are you spitting out? Do you really think anyone here is fooled by your crackpot theories? Inspector Chumley, I'm beginning to think the only person here with something to hide is you. That's absurd. This has nothing in the slightest to do with me, and yet you're investigating.
Yep.
No, Inspector, it has quite a bit to do with you. Meaning?
Yeah, that's his voice. Sort of.
Isn't it obvious?
Isn't it obvious, Watson?
If there is any criminal element involved in this case, then it is you, sir. What? That's absurd.
Hey, calm down!
It's the most not uncalm.
Utter rubbish.
Now is when
You'll
you
need
should
more
say
than some
calm down.
death charge to save your hide.
I've heard you're quite the devoted husband, Inspector. I bet you take very good care of your wife, Amy. Luke and I found this article in the paper.
Wait, I thought you didn't have the paper.
Apparently we do. Luke, what was Inspector Chumley's favorite food again?
Oh yeah, I remember. I think they took this paper.
Oh.
They just didn't have any other papers. Oh yeah, this is the part where we have to remember the game. It's 3.
This article specifically states you love sweet potato fritters, and yet you raged at poor Matthew when he brought you sweets with tea. Why? And your point is, it just so happens that I have a fondness for Amy's sweet potato fritters. Is that so? Thank you, Inspector. This little conversation has made things quite clear. Please take a look at this. I believe you just called them Amy's sweet potato fritters, yes? I'd like everyone to look at this article. As you can all see, the article clearly states that Inspector Chumley's wife is Amelie, not Amy.
Now, here's a good thing. Thing that they could have done. He could easily say it's a nickname. But also, why the fuck wouldn't you choose a different name that's further away? Like something like Jill.
Do you mean to not tell me you've forgotten your own wife's name?
Again, this line would make more sense if they made it a little bit further away.
Out with it then. Who are you, and why have you been impersonating Inspector Chemley? And why have you been running this investigation? But your sudden memory loss regarding your wife's name isn't the only suspicious thing about you. Try to recall the time around Simon's death. You said you received a report that prompted you to come to St. Mystria, but you forget one thing. After Luke and I came to town, the drawbridge that is St. Mystria's sole interest had its crank stolen. This effectively sealed the village. From that point on, no one could enter or leave the village. And do you recall just when this seclusion began?
This morning,
No,
during our search for Claudia.
it was during. Correct. The only route out of the village who is he saying correct to?
You.
Okay. Had been closed
Well, it's Luke.
before
Luke's answering these
Simon's
questions.
death was discovered.
Yeah, all these are Luke.
Sure, let's go with that. Ugh. After that event, there was no way that anyone outside the village could enter. By the same token, there was no way to take things out of the village, particularly something as large as a corpse.
Yep.
So tell me, Inspector Chemley, when did you actually first set foot in St. Mystria? And furthermore, what did you do with Simon's remains? While we're on the subject, I have one more nagging question that I haven't been able to figure out. How is it that you know about the key to the tower we discovered? When we happened upon that key, there wasn't a soul in the area, save for Luke and myself. Furthermore, I have spoken out... Luke has been the imposter all.
Yes, Luke is sus.
I've spoken out of what we found there to no one. There's no conceivable way you could have known about this key. Unless, of course, you were spying on us from the shadows when we picked it up. Now, let me see if I've got this all right.
Again, this man is not a detective.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
And yet, he can
This
freaking
man is
break
out
you down.
detectiving a detective.
You posed,
Well, he's a fake detective,
yeah.
but who cares?
You posed as the inspector and used Simon's death as an excuse to enter Reinhold Manor. And also, Simon didn't die. I wonder where he is now. Since then,
he's never killed.
Since then, you've been waiting for the ideal time to strike and steal the golden apple from us. How am I doing so far?
This man's just not answering.
Nuff, nuff, nuff.
What's so funny? This is no laughing matter.
I'm just
Astounded.
astounded at how despicable
Yep.
I found you, Layton. But that's exactly why you're worthy of being my arch-enemy.
I can't remember this guy's in any other game. Actually. I literally can't remember.
Huh.
Hello, Moriarty. Sorry, Don Paulo.
I have always despised you, Layton. I thought I'd be able to crush you once and for all here in St. Mystere, but that will have to wait, since you saw through my disguise. You haven't caught on yet, but St. Mystere hides a secret of epic proportions. When I imagined a dimwit like you trying to unravel the mystery, I just have to smile. My business here for the day has come to an end, so I'll be off for now. But listen closely, Layton. Never forget how close you came to being bested. One day, I, the great Don Paolo, will rain my vengeance down upon you.
If you say so.
And on that fearful day, you will beg for an umbrella and raincoat. Perhaps even some galoshes.
Gosh! Who the
Luke.
fuck is that?
Luke, you just sat there.
I don't even know who the hell this is. Guess he's gone. Do you know who that man was? I wasn't even kidding. No idea who he is.
Yeah. Don Paulo is his name. I've never
I've never
yeah.
heard stories of him.
I've heard stories of him. He's his grasp of the hard scientist was rumored. Yeah, science is to be rumored to
Be unrivaled.
be unrivaled. The problem, as you might guess, was his personality. Though he was a genius, the man was evil. The science board banished him from working officially in his field ever again.
The science, but there's more than one board of whatever.
Sneaking into St. Monsieur to steal the Reinhold fortune sounds like the kind of scheme he would hatch.
He seems to hold quite a grudge against you, Professor. What did you do to cross him?
Oh, I beat him at chess.
Could be.
I haven't the slightest idea, Luke.
Well, that aside, what was all that talk of a secret hidden in the village? What's he talking about?
I'm mystified by it myself. For the time being, though, let's focus on finding the golden apple, shall we? I say, we follow our newest lead and head for the tower. Let's check that dead end from before, Luke.
Chapter 8, done. I believe there's 10 chapters.
Done.
I mean, what else was there? We just killed the intruder, technically.
Solved. One mystery.
Well, there's 10 more. Or 9 more. I'm simply shocked. Shocked at this turn of events. Who could have guessed that we had an imposter in our midst? He had me completely fooled.
Where is we?
But you saw right through him, Professor. I must say, I'm quite impressed with your cunning.
Where is real Professor Chumley?
Yeah. I ask you now to put that brilliant mind of yours to work again and set out in search of the golden apple.
Righto. It would be my pleasure, madam. By the way, are you feeling all right? You look pale.
I woke this morning with memories of a peculiar dream that I had last night. In it, my husband and I had just had a brand new baby girl, and oh, how everyone fawned over her. The next moment, suddenly I was in a park walking hand in hand with my young daughter.
With your daughter, you say?
And why would I have a silly dream like that? These past few days have been really quite draining. Maybe you want to have children.
Yeah,
like, why are you making a big deal of, like, I don't know why I'd be having dreams of having a child. Like, most women have those dreams. Professor Layton, I don't feel particularly well at the moment. I think I will go lie down for a bit. What's wrong with Lady Dahlia?
She said she had a dream of walking the park with her young daughter. There's something quite curious about that dream.
They make such a big deal of this, and it's just like, there's nothing strange about it.
Would you please let me
Yeah,
know?
You can go back in here, but I don't think there's anything actually in here. Other than her standing here. Yep, left alone.
Leave me alone.
Now we do the very long process of backtracking all the way to the tower.
Are you ready for tower exploration?
Again, I might talk to people over here because of these places I haven't been to in a while.
Yeah.
I've only been here once, honestly.
Fortune.
Finally.
Got a new puzzle for you, dearie. I bet you're just dying to see it, aren't you?
I'm sorry, madam, but right now we're in a terrible rush.
No. You can't throw this old gal. I've seen you strolling over solving other people's puzzles. Now it's my turn.
Seen us? What do you mean? Have you been following us?
Maybe.
Rolling a 3. When you roll a die, the chance of rolling a 3 is 1 in 6. The chance of rolling a 3 twice in a row are 1 in 36. The chance of rolling a 3 times in a row is a jaw-dropping 1 in 216. Let's assume you roll a die 3 times and get a 3 each time. Your chance of rolling a 3 on your next roll are 1 in how many?
Is it just 1 in 6?
Yep. all the odds of earlier die rolls don't affect the odds of a future die roll.
Exactly.
It's just the odds of the next one.
Another puzzle solved.
It's like, what are the odds of the next roll? 1 in 6.
Yeah.
Like, you gave us the answer.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how many times you roll the same number. If you're only asking about the probability of rolling a 3 in one turn, the chances will always be 1 in 6.
1 in 6.
Unless your die is fake.
You're going to the tower, are you, dearie? How about I show you the way?
Oh, I was under the impression that the villagers of St. Mystia hated going near the tower.
Yeah. Oh yes, I don't want to go anywhere near that place myself. I suppose I can make an exception for a strapping man such as yourself, oh yes.
No.
Professor, we should really keep moving and stay away from this woman. And never talk to her again. Why are you talking to her again?
Because I'm an idiot, Luke.
Oh, actually, that one was a different line. You want to go to the tower with some feminine company? No, I'm fine as it is. It's a dead end, no two other ways around it. Maybe there's another pathway to the tower hidden around here.
I'd argue we've come to exactly the right spot, Luke.
What do you mean by that?
Look right here, Luke. There's a small indentation in the wall where one could place a small object.
A keyhole.
A keyhole.
Oh, so this must be...
Yes, this curious indentation is no doubt the spot indicated in Baron Reinhold's note to Archibald. I'm willing to wager that if we put this in there and give it a turn...
It's
dun,
a key.
dun, dun, dun.
You'd think that rather than pulling apart, it would move aside so that there wouldn't be a seam in the wall. But apparently, no. He has magical door, like wall sealing properties that he can just like reseal the wall and
It's
look perfectly
mechanical
normal.
in some way.
Yeah, but there still should be a seam.
I know.
Whereas if it moves to the left and right, there wouldn't be a seam. Wow.
Just as I suspected. Alright, Luke, in we go.
Also, if you look at the wall, yep, we found the shower's opening. Solved the key. But you can even see, when you look at the wall,
Yeah,
it's very
I saw.
clearly torn open.
Yeah, it's broke.
Yeah, so it's like, what kind of wall would you have where it opens by breaking it?
I guess it was only for one-time use.
That's insane. It's the emergency entrance. Well, where's the main entrance?
About 100 leagues back that way.
20,000 leagues under your sight.
It's in the sewer. There was stairs. Seriously,
Okay,
why
guess
didn't
we
you
gotta
just
click
go
the
down the
door.
stairs?
Well, I was gonna give this big speech about how you had to have solved 75 puzzles to enter the tower, but you've already solved 108 of them. Anyways, in the tower.
Get in the tower.
This place gives me the creeps. Plus, it's all murky in there, and I can't see a thing.
Oh my.
Ah!
I like how he has his arms crossed as he's falling down. It's like, oh shit. I shouldn't have looked down, Luke. I'm scared of heights.
Oh, my head.
Luke, are you alright, my boy? No injuries, I hope?
Don't worry, Professor, I'm fine. And yourself?
Nothing a good long bath later won't solve, but more importantly, where are we? Hey, that symbol.
So whoever stuck to the gills of curious machines never say anything like them. What do you suppose they do? What in the world? Look over on the wall, Professor.
My word.
There are views from all over the town displayed here. Don't they almost look like blueprints? No. If anything on this current picture looks like a here, let me switch it. If anything on this picture looks like a blueprint to you, you do not know what a blueprint looks like.
That's not a blueprint.
That's
Luke.
a photo album. What's this? Almost every village's name's on the wall. Professor, what if somebody is using this place to keep an eye on what's going on in St. Mystere? There's stairs over there. Let's get out of here. The place gives me a goosebumps.
Yes, you're quite right. Luke, let's head out. And trapdoor. Okay, Luke, let's check these gears.
Thank you, game.
My goodness. You just weren't clicking on the rats.
Apparently not.
Hidden puzzle.
Oh, what's the notebook?
Did you find something interesting?
I think so. Notebook looks like somebody's using it as a diary. A little longer now. Soon this village will complete the task it was designed for. I waited so long for this day, but as it comes closer, I feel a little lonely. I hope that at the very least, the young mistress finally finds happiness at the end of all this. Poor journal. Looks like it's been through a lot. All the pages are terribly frayed. I bet all the scraps of paper we found in the village came from here. As they probably did. Nobody's gonna comment on anything else in this room. Not a single goddamn thing.
Not even the thing on the fridge.
Nothing on the wall. Nothing on the. I
Sorry,
don't think it's a fridge. It's just.
It's probably a furnace, actually.
Yeah, some kind of machine.
What's this? You? Huh? Oh no, my mayor, what? I mean, you two again? What are you doing here? What are you up to? Just a moment, sir. What are you talking about? I knew it. You came here for my spinach. You stole my secrets, didn't you? Didn't you? Don't play dumb with me. I see right through you. Don't think I haven't been watching you.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
I have. I've seen you two sniffing around every nook and cranny in this town, getting in the way of my work. Now I've had it, so unless you want trouble, give me back number 38. Please calm yourself, sir. Just listen to what we have to say for a moment.
I don't think he's sane, Professor.
We haven't intended to get in the way of your work. We are merely searching for the golden apple. Neither of us knows anything about this number 38 biz. Oh? Did you just say golden apple? You really here looking for a golden apple then? Precisely. Do you know anything that could be of help to us? So that's how it is, eh? What you're looking for is on the top floor of the tower. But watch out, because the puzzles in this tower are harder than a whole mess of diamond tip drills. I know they call you a puzzle master, but you are sure you have what it takes to solve them?
Why would you go and tell us something like that? Bet you just want to set us up and walk right into some sort of trap.
Huh. What I'd possibly gain from doing something like
Whatever
that.
number 38 was.
Fair. Not to mention, it's my duty to guide those who seek the golden apple towards their goal. Some mischief makers snuck into the village and had me all confused, but I think I've figured things out now. Seeing as how it's your duty and all, would you mind filling us in? What is St. Mistress' big secret? Alright then. The name is Bruno Mars.
We don't talk about Bruno, no.
Wrong,
no,
Bruno.
No. We can't talk about Bruno.
And yet you're talking about him. I work for the Rhino family. For some time now, I've managed St. Mistress from up here in the tower.
You know, I love how many people keep mispronouncing this town's name. It's Saint Mystere.
I'm British, damn it.
So am I.
Manage Saint Mistress. You're the one who manages the life of each of the villagers, aren't you?
What in the world are you talking about?
Surely you must have seen them too, Luke. Do you recall the cogs we found about the village and the list of names we saw in the room? All the villagers in St. Mistress are robots created by Bruno.
Yeah. There is nobody alive in this town. What do you mean the villagers are all robots?
In other words, the inhabitants of St. Mystria aren't human, but
Intricately?
I can't say it. Constructed machines. They're robots, my boy. I have to say, I'm astonished that anyone who could build such elaborate machines in this day and age. You must be quite the engineer, sir. Oh, are you a sharp one? I never imagined you'd figure out so much of the mystery by yourself.
Yup. What do you mean, sir?
St. Mystria isn't a real town, Luke. It was constructed by Bruno and the late Baron. How am I doing so far, Bruno? You're right on the money. Master believed that one day an heir worthy of his fortune would come forward. He had me built this city and all who dwell within to prepare for that day.
I need to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. Croc, we're currently dealing with life's extended warranty right now. We're a little bit busy at the moment. Also, hello.
Then he hides his greatest treasure, the golden apple, away at the top of the floor of this tower. I was ordered to protect it with my life. Until the person arrives who can solve the puzzle of golden apple, I will continue to protect it.
Remarkable. I'm invested how far Baron Reinhold went to protect this treasure. Yeah, well, unfortunately, he spent all of his treasure on building this town, so there's no money
There is
left.
no money. It's not just any treasure, mind you. The golden apple was the Baron's most precious treasure.
Why go through all the treasure to hide... Why go through all this just to hide treasure? Why build an entire village to protect it?
It seems I've been a little loose-lipped here. I've already said more than I should have. The answers you're looking for are waiting for you at the top of this tower. Go on then. Show me if you're the one who can solve the puzzle of the golden apple.
Obviously, the golden apple is just a completely elaborate puzzle. Since this man loves puzzles so much. Oh yeah, by the way, we have to go to the journal still. We don't have to go to the mysteries though. You'd think that we'd have to go and click every single mystery and say, "Yup, it's solved." But no, that one's unnecessary. You can still do it, and it gives you the answer. Like, it tells you exactly what it is. So.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So when I asked you the question of what you thought this game was about, I knew there was absolutely no possible way you would guess the actual answer. It was impossible. Because the game just throws, they're all robots out of nowhere. It's like... Oh, did you realize these tiny cogs that you found twice in the entire game were literally running the people? No? Don't know how you'd figure that out.
I thought it was going to be some machine, and I was right, but
yeah,
I was wrong about it being, sentient.
You hurt my brain. No, this game hurts your brain. Professor, look, the stairs are barred off.
This must be one of the puzzles Bruno warned us about. It does look quite difficult. This is perfect timing, my boy. I'm in the mood for a puzzle with some meat to it. Meat to it.
94. Fuck you, game. Fuck off.
Oh.
Just fuck you. You ass. Okay. So if I move it this way, I can slide this all the way down. What does that benefit me, though? If I move it down here, I can't do anything.
Nope.
So that's unhelpful. Too much learning. Croc, learning's good for you. I think I have to go this way. Now drag up, over. Thank you.
It just wasn't. I was gonna say, that works too. No, it doesn't.
I mean, it can. I just have to switch them. I can do that in shorter, but good enough.
Another puzzle solved.
Never mind, it wasn't that hard. There we are, Luke.
We must press on.
We must press on.
All right, lead the way, Professor. Say, Professor, there's something that's been on my mind for a while.
Oh, what is it, Luke?
When the crank to the bridge was stolen, we were sealed in the village along with Don Paolo. Could be just me, but I feel like this wasn't a coincidence. Somebody planned it, but who?
Aha, well, Luke, I don't have any direct evidence of it, but I'd wager that was Bruno's doing.
Is school starting for your brother tomorrow? Oh, hope he has fun, Croc. Why are you apologizing to Mr. B? It's not like he's going to Mr. B's school, right?
He doesn't teach all the way where Mr. B lives. He
Unless you shipped your brother off to Maine.
Yeah.
Bruno, but why in the world would Bruno do something like that?
Do you remember what he said? It's his duty to show the way to those who seek the golden apple. But naturally, Bruno had no idea what kind of people would come across St. Mystria seeking that treasure.
I get to torment little Croc Pog.
There's no way Croc's little brother is going to...
I like the idea that Mr. B would just go up to Croc's brother.
Croc.
Yeah, little Croc. And just say, who's my little Pog champ? And just annoy the fuck out of him. Anyways.
It's likely he trapped us in the village to buy himself some time to evaluate who we are. He wanted to see if we were worthy of the secret.
That's terribly presumptuous of him, don't you think?
No, but it isn't genius.
How could he think either of us were bad people? He doesn't even know us.
Haha, who knows how Bruno saw it, Luke? I'm certain he was just being careful. After all, Don Paolo managed to sneak in with us. Bruno probably had his hands full and needed time to see what kind of people had entered the village.
Well, that reminds me, I wanted to ask you about that too.
Luke, we really should get started here. You can ask me your next question while we're climbing.
Yep. So now we solve the mysteries by Luke and Layton talking.
Crank.
By the way, we can leave.
But why would you leave?
Mr. B, asking somebody to not embarrass their sibling is akin to asking someone not to breathe. It is his duty to embarrass his brother. You cannot deny him this duty.
The following shows 4 idiots trying to do what it takes to embarrass each other.
Yeah, you also did just say that. Okay, just gonna save there. Okay, back in.
Excuse me.
Oh, shoot, I didn't actually want to click on the puzzle yet. Oh, no, the locked door. Whoever built this tower must have enjoyed watching people suffer. Yes, Croc, what's your question?
Well, my boy, are you just going to stand there and complain about it?
No, I'll solve it. Leave the puzzle to me. 95. Magic Square. Oh, love these.
You need to solve this.
It's 15. 5 has to go in the center. 8. And then 8 and 1's 9, so you need 6. And 6 crosses 4. And 4 and 2 is 6, which means you need 9. And then 6 and 2 is 8, so it's 7 and 3, and we're done. I have done way too many of these magic squares.
Professor, I've solved it.
Is it because you need to...
Everything has to add up to 15.
Okay.
Is it bad that Zero gave me permission to buy a baby crocodile? Well, Croc, Zero doesn't really have any authority to give you permission to do that. So, yes? I got it! The door's open now!
Good show, Luke. So what was it you were asking me earlier? I'm ears now.
I wanted to know when Don Paulo stuck his way to the village. It seemed like he was following us here. The only way to St. Mysterious through the drawbridge. I doubt Franco would let in such an obviously evil character as Don Paulo.
Yes, to be honest, I still haven't quite figured out how Don Paulo entered St. Mysterious myself. But it seems that after he made his way in, he tried to stay at Beatrice's inn.
Oh, that's the man who skipped out on his bill. Figures he was Don Paulo. So that weasel did himself up to look like Inspector Chelmley, snuck into the mansion and... Wait, when did he kill Simon?
We'll get to that in a moment. We must keep climbing. Come along. He was deactivated, not killed.
Yeah, that one's so obvious by the fact that, you know, they're all robots. He's obviously not dead.
100.
This one's not even a mystery that should even be asked. It's like... The mystery of Simon's death is that he isn't dead. Again, Simon Robot can't be dead. Are you fucking serious?
He's back. I wandered the wrong way again.
Yeah, that is this guy's character.
Oh.
He is literally an explorer who gets lost and keeps finding his way into Professor Layton's adventures in the, like, completely nonsensical locations.
Wow.
Konnichiwa, amigos. I'm so glad to see other people. I thought I'd be wandering this place forever. How did you get in here? There's no way you solved all those puzzles. Je ne sais pas. It just happened. Un momento. I'm wandering the sewers. The next thing I know, I'm here. I take it that this isn't the local hotspot my guidebook promised it would be?
How curious. So where is it you'd like to go? If you go down these stairs, you can return to the village proper. Just make sure you don't fall into the large hole by the entrance.
Easy. That should be enough information to get me there. But may I ask you one more favor? All this talk upstairs has reminded me of a Nazo I know. Answer it for me, por favor.
Okay.
I believe Nazo is Spanish for
Take
puzzle.
the scares, yeah.
You have business on the 8th floor of a 10-story building. It took you 48 seconds to make your way from the 1st floor to the 4th floor. If you keep moving at the same speed, how long will it take you to reach the 8th floor from the 4th floor?
Is it just 48 times 7?
Ugh. I hate this fucking question. Here's why this question sucks. What do they mean by from the 1st floor to the 4th floor?
Is an extra 4 up?
In the UK, the 1st floor of the building is called Main.
Yes, it is. Oh
So,
my God.
this question doesn't have a clear answer
knew
because
it.
the fucking country they're in has a different set of floor numbers. And it's like, you suck.
Fuck off.
So, yeah.
So, it's...
So, I think, though, it's Americanized. So, let me I might get it wrong doing this the first time, though, because of that stupid thing. So, it took you 48 seconds to get from the 1st floor to the 4th floor.
So
16 each. So it's 16 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 112. Again, unless this has main. Oh, no, sorry. From the 8th, from the 4th. So it's only 4. 64. Nintendo 64.
That should do it.
How are you an adult?
I mean, to be fair, Mr. B, he just graduated. I would hardly call him an adult.
For all we know, he might be 18.
Yeah. 3 flights of stairs. 4 flights of stairs. That was the actual puzzle. Gracie, now I'm ready to go back to the village. I think this guy actually might be, Portuguese. I'm unclear. He might, I can't tell if he's Spanish or Portuguese. I think he's supposed to be Spanish.
Yeah, Croc is just now starting out as an adult.
What a strange fellow. Professor, you suppose that man is human?
I sadly believe so. He's an odd one, though, isn't he? I've never seen an explorer with such a poor sense of direction. Stranger still is how he entered St. Mystia. I don't think even he knows how he did it.
Yeah.
Perhaps his presence yesterday was another reason why Bruno felt compelled to hide the crank.
I feel like you, Layton, there's also a distinct possibility Bruno does not know who this man is, or that he exists.
Yeah, he's just here because accident.
You already made the joke, Croc. Okay, I think I've got all the puzzle hints I'm gonna get. But it was our wedding day. It was our wedding day. I can't do the 2 parts of the song. There wasn't a cloud in the sky.
And then I made it rain on them hoes. I made it rain. I made it rain.
Would you do the line, please?
Got him. It seems that we're faced with another puzzle block, Luke.
I meant to ask you, when I running with the Explorer distracted me, how did Simon,
All in good time, my boy. First, we need to solve this puzzle here. It looks to be quite the challenge. It's not
Fine.
Professor Layton, it's the evil guy. That's why he's rushing him. Oh, it's to help the princess escape.
Yep, the red block just needs to get out. That's the whole puzzle, is the red block needs to get there.
Oh boy. Looks like you gotta do a lot of moving.
Yep. This one sucks.
There you go. I think you need to move those over and make it go there, but...
What?
I don't know, I don't think it mattered.
What are you talking about, man? I'm very unclear what you're talking about.
I'm talking about talking.
This one just kind of sucks, because you just kind of have to rotate things around for a little bit until you get it into a spot where you can do it. Because the thing is that we have to... Doing this sucks, basically. Because what I need to do... Yeah, I think I'm going to have to
Move it around it.
basically.
You can do this in 3 moves.
Shut up. Shut up, Meg. Yeah, you need to do this so that you can get the things behind it. And even still, that's not correct. So I need to have 4 built up. Okay, I can do that. That basically just means I have to swap where these are. And then I have to move it over again. Because I have to be able to get this up. And now, I can get these over. Still not done. And now I can get that behind. Up. Over.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And out.
There we go.
How many moves could you have solved it in?
Some of these don't even tell you. Yeah, like this one just doesn't tell you.
Just classic sliding puzzle.
Yep.
There we are. The door should be open now.
Amazing as always, Professor. How about Simon? What happened in the mansion? Did Don Paulo really make off with Simon?
I'd say so. This is just my theory, mind you, but I think that Don Paulo followed us into the manor. That's where he met Simon or came across him, as
The case may be.
I suspect Simon had already collapsed when Don Paulo found his body sprawled on the floor.
Just like with the moon. So maybe Simon had also stopped functioning properly. I guess all the robots break down sooner or later, and when they do, Bruno comes to collect them. Then he fixes them here in the basement of the tower. Suppose the noises in the tower are actually the sounds of Bruno's machines working.
I think you're spot on, Luke. That must be why the people began to associate the disappearances with the roaring of the tower. Don't forget that, despite his peculiar appearance, Don Paulo is a scientific genius.
Good night, Croc. We're about done anyways,
See you,
so
Croc.
have a good evening.
Therefore, he probably realized why Simon had stopped moving. If it weren't for the golden apple, Don Paulo likely would have left St. Mystria right then. I'm sure he was eager to take the robot apart and learn how it worked.
That must be when he decided to disguise himself as Inspector Chumley, right? The rat made up the whole murder story on the spot.
But that's not the whole mystery. Come, Luke. We must be moving. I'll explain the rest as we go.
Yep. Done. Okay. We're gonna have to save here, guys, and come back next time.
Okay, guys, that is going to be it for today's episode. So like and subscribe to YouTube and Twitch. Comment to videos if you read them. Follow on Twitch. And we'll see you guys in the next Professor Layton. Goodbye.
Good night, everyone. I haven't seen this before. Like, I haven't seen that.
What?
Where it has the professor.
The crown.
The crown.
The
I guess
crown
that's
professor.
I guess that's from if you have more than a certain number of hint coins. Like, because I've used so few hint coins. So, interesting.